I'm Trevelyan in Washington, and this is BBC World News America. In Moscow, East meets West as the French president sits down with Vladimir Putin, trying to defuse the crisis in Ukraine. In Washington, the diplomacy is also intensifying.
If Russia makes a choice to further invade Ukraine, we are jointly ready, and all of NATO is ready.
The growing humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. The former head of Britain's armed forces says it's time to work with the Taliban to protect the Afghan people.
I think the West is going to end up recognising the Taliban government.
A state of emergency in Ottawa as the mayor of the Canadian capital says a protest by truckers against COVID rules is out of control. And a world first for medicine, as doctors help a man whose spinal cord was severed learn to walk again with the aid of an electronic implant. Welcome to World News America on PBS and around the globe. Let's start with the latest intensive diplomacy aimed at avoiding a conflict over Ukraine. The French President Emmanuel Macron flew to Moscow to meet Vladimir Putin as the German Chancellor met President Biden here in Washington. The US and German leaders say they're united when it comes to punishing Russia if it invades Ukraine, despite questions about whether Germany is dependent on Russia for supplies of gas. We'll have more from here in just a moment, but let's start in Moscow, from where Steve Rosenberg reports.
From one president to another, warm words.
How are you? Fine, just fine. How are you?
But there'd be no cosy chat. Socially distant summits is how the Kremlin likes it. Emmanuel, I'm so pleased to see you, said Vladimir Putin. Behind the smiles, though, serious concerns. What worries the West is Moscow's muscle flexing near Ukraine. Like these war games involving Russia and Belarus.